Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones this morning using the Bill Williams indicators? So firstly, first point to notice is we have yet another day of incorrect data. So this should not be a red candle. It should be a green candle that closed pretty close to its high. Okay. So I don't know what the problem is, but if you are using the same broker as me, GT24, just be careful. Okay, so what we're looking for here is, and this is on the daily, that's not what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is do that. Okay, right. So that was the flag. We had the break over here, and we're moving to the upside. Now, this level there is my target, and if I look to the left, you can see it's very close to the previous high. Okay, so and what we need to do is just put all these levels in because that is fairly significant. Right, so that is kind of what we're looking at the moment. If we break this down to the 30 minutes, you'll see what I mean. I mean, this candle here is after hours, so it's after the close, and it doesn't exist on any other broker. So yeah, and it's a 429 pip candle. It just irritates me because it actually stopped me out of my trade. So they need to sort that out. So what are we looking for today? I am still looking for long. So I'm looking to go with this trend. Okay. And you can see here how we went sideways, found some supports on the alligator teeth. Okay. And then move back to the upside. Okay. So I'm kind of looking for the similar kind of setup. So I'd like to see us sort of come back and test the gap for me. That would be a nice spot to look to see what happens. Alternatively, we just follow what happens in Europe and get in on the trade. So I do believe that there is still some upside to come. There seems to be a lot of positive political noise coming out of the US. So we just need to trade with the trend. And to me, the trend is up. If you can ignore this big engulfing candle that just would normally put warning bells into your head that this thing's moving to the downside. Okay, so this level here is just a target line. Okay, we can delete this one, and we can delete that one. Right. Okay, so that's kind of my take on this. Short and sweet, actually, is we're looking for longs, and what we need to do is just wait for some form of consolidation here. Now, if you want to, you can use the ichimoku. Okay. But again, this is going to give you completely skewed data. So I think maybe what you need to do is just use price action because, well, if your broker's not giving you incorrect data, then you should be fine. I think let's just stick to Bill Williams. At least we can see what's going on. So this mess here is because of this bar. Anyway, so what I would be looking for is maybe a retest of this area here, which is 26075, and if we can get some kind of a base forming here, it may be another entry for a long. So I think what you need to do is wait for sort of the European Open. You can see here this was a European Open. If we look at the times here, so remember we've got a 2 hour. We're behind 2 hours. So the time that you see here for South African time, that's 9:48. So you can see at 10 o'clock basically we're still meandering down, and then here around about 12:15 we started moving to the upside. Okay, so we may do exactly the same thing again today. I just meander down slowly and then form a base. So what you want to do is you want to just watch this and then pay attention to your fractional levels. And I'm on the 12 minutes at the moment. And it doesn't really matter. You can use the 30 minutes if you want to, because the 30 minutes would have given you a better indication of gap up and moving down, and then you start finding support. And when I say worry about the fractals, those are the two fractals we're looking at. Okay, so that one's wrong. So this fractal here was a fractal you're looking for a break to the upside, and this fractal here was a fractal you're looking for a break to the downside. Okay, so if you'd broken below this, there would have been a good possibility you coming back down to close the gap or even to 200 moving average. But the fact that we broke up, and you pretty much broke on this bar here. What time was that? 12:30. So at 1:30 you had a breakthrough. So this would have been your entry here, there, and your stop being below here. So 40-point stop loss, and you should technically still be in the trade, although if you're like me, you would have got stopped out with this nonsense here. Okay, so that's my take on this at the moment. We're looking for a pretty much, I would say, a retest of this range break. So we're in a range here and we broke the upside. So I'm looking for a retest, and then I'm looking for some bullish price action. And again, just look for 30-minute fractional breaks, especially on the Dow. That will give you the indication of what direction we're going in. Okay, guys, I hope that helps, and keep our stops tight, stay safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Cheers.